I did hear that, yes. Colin, I've been watching you.
So
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Colin.
Morning. So I was just explaining the last time we met. So the first time we met, we were looking at breathing, and we did some breathing, gentle movement. We were looking at the effect of breathing on the body, on the mind, and just looking at how you can actually relax the body, which is really important using breathing, gentle movement. So super good. And then the last time we met, we were looking at inner strength and the idea of support and what that actually means to us. And we did a practice that's sort of like focusing on different parts of the body and focusing on different things for support and inner strength. And we discussed some stuff coming out of that. What I'd like to do this week, if this is okay, is I want to have an idea with regard to how to be really successful and efficient using the idea of consistency. Using the idea of small steps. So it's like almost that we, it's like in a life, we want to kind of build something. What do you think of that?
Consistency is something that I think is vital to life. It's more important to be consistent, I think, than anything else. If you can succeed sometimes and not the others, that's not the best. If you can kind of constantly be consistent, you're always going to be good. It's kind of, but again, it's kind of to do with balance. And I think I used to find consistency pretty hard, pretty difficult, because I feel I'm quite an extreme person. And with things that, like, maybe let's say, like, this about me, I like to start things, create things, have ideas, but then finishing them is quite difficult. So it's like being able to be consistent throughout. And actually what consistency has brought me, especially since, working and having to travel a lot, but working every day, you have to be consistent. You have to constantly show up, be balanced, and arrive being ready to be able to adapt to any situation, because part of my job is doing different things every day, so to be consistent is very important. And so what you were saying about steps, it's like kind of like, it's like a lily pad, like I guess with a frog with a lily pad. You have to be able to know which one you're going to jump to, but also assess and know where to kind of map out your kind of going before you just jump, because that's, I think, what I also used to do, is just jump before I really knew, leaped before I saw where the lily pad was.
Because it's like almost all steps do is they build you up, don't they? So you've got this kind of, you have to take a step, and everyone takes steps in their lives. They move forwards, they put goals in place, they have steps. And you build a step, but then you have to sustain that step. And it's about being really, really efficient with each of the steps you're taking. So that you kind of build and build and build, which means that you start to look at the effort that you're using. How much effort do we put into each step? How far, how big do we step, and is that step achievable? And
I think a lot of it is it kind of revolved around fear as well. Like fear if you don't want to step, or fear if you step too far because you can't, you just want to, it's kind of all based on that. Also based on yourself, really, and your own mindset, I guess.
Should we do a small practice?
Please.
Okay. So what I want to do is take this idea of small steps, and just it's something that everyone can do. So what we'll do is we'll break everything down into really small steps so that they actually become achievable. Because I think this is the important thing, is that we take small achievable steps, then build to something and build to something and build to something. Okay? So
perfect.
Should we give it a go?
Yeah.
Can we see your feet just one more time, please? Perfect. Well, that's good. Okay.
Is that Cara's long toes? Who asked that?
I have no idea.
It's probably Cara's long toes. Hi, Brooklyn.
Okay. So hands and knees, if that's okay.
Yeah. Do you want me this way or the other way?
I think side on actually would be absolutely brilliant.
Have you frozen or have I frozen?
I think we're both frozen, which is absolutely brilliant.
No, it's not really.
Yeah. So it's basically someone switched the lights off.
What? What do we do? Guys, I'm sorry. 1 second. Well, I can see myself. Can you see yourself moving?
No, I'm not moving again.
You're okay. You're not moving, and I'm moving.
Okay,
So
well, that's good for you. Have you seen that screenshot of me? I look pretty bad.
Well, you look adorable. What are you talking about? You look like you could be about to sneeze.
Thank you.
What do you... You always make me laugh, Colin. What should we do? Should we log off and come back on? Or what?
Okay, let's